Welcome to Foul Play Ricky. This is the story of me, Ricky Barone, private eye informant detective who was booted from the force for playing by my own rules. I'm just trying to make sense of it all and maybe score some Play It Now MP3 players along the way. This is my story. We gets back into the cop car and races back to the station. We get inside and head into the elevator as Volk presses the button for the 5th floor.
The chief never calls us to his office like this, and certainly not with such urgency,
Says Volk.
Well, maybe he's got another one of his $1 million sandwich enterprise ideas.
Replies the douche.
He can't keep pretending he doesn't know what McDonald Land is. He's literally just ripping off their marketing with his ideas.
So, who's this chief of yours?
Chief Reedy? Oh man, he's a mystery wrapped in an enigma. He's brought our department's performance way up outside of the case we're working on. And he's pretty quiet if it's not the Sandwich Empire ideas. He's like Don Draper mixed with Captain Dixon or Darkwing Duck, which are 3 references I don't get since this story is taking place in 1985.
Yeah, under him, arrests related to the Era case are extraordinary. We just can't seem to find out who's at the top of the operation. It's like they vanish into thin air.
We walks out of the elevator and head into a stereotypical 80s police station setting. Lots of phones ringing and guys and gals in suspenders on the phones with their feet up on their desks, paperwork all over, waiting to waterboard some crooks. We approach a windowed office and the douche knocks on the door.
Come on in.
Says the chief from inside. I hit in with them and they sit me in a chair in the corner.
Well, who've we got here?
The chief says, looking at me like he's seen me before.
That's Ricky. He's a detective we picked up.
Says Volk.
Seems as though you could use all the help you can get these days.
The chief says, which I feel is an odd thing for a chief to say when dealing with an active crime investigation.
We've got a clue, Chief. ERA is era, like a period of time.
Chief Reedy furrows his brow and rubs his forehead, revealing a very old-looking wristwatch. He says,
Well, that's very good, boys, very good. Glad to see that you're making progress. But bringing strangers into police affairs is never a real good idea.
he stops and thinks for a moment.
You know, boys, I knew this case would take you a while. I wanted to tell you about an idea I had for a character that steals hamburgers. But for your great work today, I've got something for you.
As the chief turns around in his chair, I notice a slight golden glow on the back of his head. In a flash, it all comes together for me. The chief turns back around to face us with a sawed-off shotgun pointed right at Volk in the douche.
Not so fast.
I says, cocking my pistol right next to the chief's head.
Whoa!
Yeah, what the fuck, Chief?
Okay, I'll be honest. There's a lot going on here. So I should probably explain this because it could have been 2 episodes, but I was worried about it turning into a Mockingjay situation when I would have been aiming for a Deathly Hallows one, if you catch my drift. So he's a time traveler. He missed some of that gold glowing residue on the back of his head. Judging by his watch, I'm guessing he meant the same inventor that I did. And his model can probably predetermine its destination to avoid plot holes. And my guess is, I say as I open his desk drawer to see loads of cocaine and a scarf, he's ERA. That's how he's been able to run this operation without getting caught. He probably put you twos on the case because he knew that you wouldn't come up with much when you put your heads together. No offense. And I'm thinking that this is all possible because he's a Raven, and they're everywhere since I opened that portal. A glance at his right wrist confirms my suspicions.
You Barone's kid?
The chief says, shifting his eyes to look at me. What's it to you? I replies, pressing my gun harder against his skull. Why don't you drop your weapon?
If I was you, I wouldn't cross paths with your old man.
Oh yeah? What do you knows about my father? I said. The chief lowers his gun and looks me dead in the eyes and says,
Last time I saw him, I was running scared. I was there. I remember it all too well.
My eyes pan down as a look of concern and slight sorrow enters my face. Mildly letting down my guard, the chief moves swiftly and clocks me with the stock of his shotgun, knocking me down and smashing his watch in the process. Volk and the douche shoot at the chief's shoulders as he falls to the floor wounded.
Take that, fucker.
Yeah, yippee-ki-yay, bitch! Your sandwich ideas are already copywritten.
I'm a bit dazed. As I come to, they're taking the chief into custody with some paramedics manning his shoulder injuries.
Why'd you do it, Chief?
Easy money. I had to raise funds for shake mixers for my sandwich empire somehow.
And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for you meddling cops and that damn podcast detective.
They start escorting the chief out the door on a stretcher when he looks over at me.
Daddy Barone ain't worth it. You don't want to know what you are.
I wipe the blood from my face and go over by Volk and the douche. Hey, thanks you guys.
Don't mention it. Good friend we just met that helped us solve a case we've been working for years.
Yeah, thanks, man. We've just been promoted to co-chief the department.
Hopefully I'll see you around again sometime, I says as I flick and turn the watch to open the portal back up.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Says Volk.
And we hope he isn't a murdering psychopath.
Added the douche.
Oh, by the way, y'all know Taylor Gang?
To be continued.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's you.
That's me, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't know your father.
Which are three references I don't get since this story is taking place in 1985.
I was supposed to follow that with like a reasonable statement. Whoa.
Yeah, what the fuck, Chief?
It was like, I forgot it was my turn to say something. Off guard, whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, whoa.
Whoa. No, don't. Well, if we have to do voices, then you're gonna have to do voices because I have to be. I'm a method actor.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to be
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I forgot you're Jared Leto.
I
That's
have
right.
to. Yeah, I have to be there. That's what I'm doing with my hair.
Yeah.
Just letting it grow.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Finally have my devil lock. Give me back my Chemical Romance album, Mom. Where'd you hide it? About his
Feel
About his
targeted.
grandma and death. You don't even get it. Yeah, there's a parental advisory. Whatever, it's dark. Oh.
That one's for you.
In 1985.
Y'all know Taylor Gang?
And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for you meddling cops and that damn podcast detective. That was my attempt at yelling, but there's people upstairs, so I didn't want to yell too much.